Meet Jake. Jake worked for the same company for 15 years. Every morning, he walked through the same glass doors, sat at the same desk, and reported to the same boss. His boss drove a Mercedes. Jake drove a Toyota. His boss wore expensive watches. Jake wore the same watch he'd owned for years. His boss took luxury vacations. Jake spent most weekends at home. If you had asked anyone in the office who was richer, the answer would have been obvious. It wasn't Jake. But one day, something happened nobody expected. Jake became richer than his boss. And the strange part is, it happened while they were both working in the same building. When Jake was 25, he got his first full-time job. The salary wasn't impressive. After rent, groceries, and bills, there wasn't much left. Most people would have accepted that reality and moved on. Jake almost did. Then one afternoon, an older coworker gave him a piece of advice. Just one sentence. Pay your future self before you pay anyone else. Jake didn't fully understand it, but something about it stayed with him. That night, he opened his laptop. He started researching investing. At first, everything sounded complicated. Stocks, index funds, retirement accounts, compound interest. But eventually, he discovered something surprising. You didn't need to be rich to start investing. You just needed consistency. So he made a decision. Every month, he would invest $300, no matter what. The first month was disappointing. Nothing really happened. The second month wasn't much better. The third month felt exactly the same. Most people quit during this stage because the rewards are almost invisible. But Jake kept going, month after month, year after year. Meanwhile, his boss seemed to be winning at life. Every year brought something new, a bigger house, a newer car, a more expensive lifestyle. 5 years passed. Jake got a raise, then another, then another. For most people, a raise changes their lifestyle. For Jake, it changed his investments. His apartment improved slightly. His investment account improved dramatically. Meanwhile, his boss got a raise too. But every raise became an excuse to spend more. A bigger house, a newer car, a more expensive life. And that's where most people get confused. They think high income automatically creates wealth. But income and wealth are not the same thing. One is what you earn. The other is what you keep. 10 years passed. Jake's investment account crossed 6 figures. Nobody knew. Not his coworkers, not his neighbors, not even his friends. Because investment accounts don't make noise. Luxury purchases do. And while everyone was watching the boss, Jake's money was quietly multiplying. In year 1, the account barely moved. Most people would have quit. Jake didn't. Year 3 wasn't easy either. The market suddenly dropped. Many investors panicked. They sold. Jake did nothing. He simply kept investing. Month after month, year after year. Eventually, the market recovered, and the shares he bought during the crash became some of his best investments. Then came another milestone, $10,000, then $50,000, then $100,000. For the first time, the account was earning more money than he was contributing. That's when Jake understood the power of compounding. Money was creating more money. Meanwhile, the boss kept upgrading his lifestyle. But every upgrade came with another payment. Jake bought assets. The boss bought liabilities. One path created freedom. The other created dependence. Then the economy slowed down. The company announced layoffs. Fear spread through the office. For the first time, people weren't talking about promotions. They were talking about survival. Even the boss was worried, because his lifestyle depended on every paycheck. Jake was worried too, but he wasn't panicked. Because for years, he'd been building something most people couldn't see. Assets. And for the first time, Jake realized something powerful. His money was working harder than he was. While he slept, companies were earning profits. While he worked, dividends were arriving. While everyone chased appearances, Jake owned assets. Years later, his portfolio crossed $1 million. Almost nobody knew. He still drove the same Toyota, still lived simply, still looked ordinary. Then one afternoon, he met his former boss for lunch. The conversation turned to retirement. And that's when the boss admitted something surprising. Despite decades of high income, he wasn't ready to retire. Then Jake showed him the numbers. The boss thought he was joking. He wasn't. The employee had become richer than the boss. Not because he earned more, because he invested consistently. Income can make you look rich. Assets can make you rich. They're not the same thing. Real wealth is often silent. But eventually, the numbers speak for themselves. And that's how the employee quietly became richer than his boss. Not because he earned more, not because he got lucky, but because he understood something most people never do. Income can make you look rich. Assets can make you rich. They're not the same thing. If this story changed the way you think about money, subscribe to WealthCraft. Here, we explore the habits, decisions, and psychology that quietly create wealth over time. No shortcuts, no get-rich-quick schemes, just timeless lessons about building real financial freedom. And remember, the future belongs to those who understand how wealth is really built. I'll see you in the next story.